Hi, this is Tamika with Pastries, Pumps, and Pie, and this is a Journal with Me video. This video is part of the YouTube collab loop group, and the theme for this week's loop is to do. And instead of sharing my to-do list, I wanted to share something a little different. So today I'll be writing down the things that I don't have to do anymore. So if you want to know more about that, stick around. So again, this video is part of the YouTube collab loop group, and that group is formed and managed by Lisa Marie, who is at Creatively Lisa Marie on social media. So if you're not sure how that works, each week a group of content creators get a common theme, and each person interprets the theme in their own way. So again, the theme this week is to do. The way that the loop works is you start at a video, you watch the video, and when you're done, you go to the description box below to find the link to the next video. We ask that as you go through the loop that you share some love by liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing the video. It helps bring visibility to both the video and the content creators channel, and it's greatly appreciated. So again, I was going to do something different today. I'm not going to be doing a to-do list, but instead writing down the things I don't have to do anymore. So I think sometimes we carry these invisible to-do lists, a bunch of expectations, pressure, habits that we've outgrown, and no one ever tells us that we're not allowed to put them down. So I'm telling myself today that I am allowed to do that. This is a journal by Archer and Olive. It is an 8x8 square blank journal, and I'm also going to be using stickers from the Live Love Posh Chicly lined book, just to add a little few touches here and there. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to use some washi tape to help me with my title here. And I'm hoping I can do a straight line of washi tape. Does that look straight to y'all? Well, looks good to me. Because y'all know I don't have the capability of doing straight lines. Y'all know that is just not my thing. I'm just going to kind of rip it on the end, make it look a little natural there. All right, I might use it somewhere else. Not sure yet. I don't know if this is going to be a one-page spread or if it's going to end up being a double-page spread. Not quite sure. We shall see. So I'm going to start by doing a title. I'm going to title it I Don't Have To Anymore. Okay. I don't have to anymore. Alrighty. So, I was wondering if I had some numbers, and I think I have some numbers in this other Live Love Posh book. So I can kind of just number the things. There's letters. I don't think there's numbers. That's a bummer. Yeah, letters, no numbers. All right, just wondering. I mean, it's not that I have to have it, so I'm not gonna fixate on it. But all right, so let's talk about the first thing. Let me start by doing a little bit of decoration here. We're gonna put this. I'm gonna hang it off of the page. The pages are rounded, so I do have a corner rounder, and I can always adjust that. I'm gonna cut off the extra here. Maybe I just might be able to round this myself. Kind of scared, because y'all know I'll be cutting my paper and stuff. But I think I did an okay job there. I'm proud of me. Look at me. I'm proud of me. You proud of me? I'm proud of me. Okay. I like these florals because it's mixed with like the line stuff and the realistic looking florals. I think it looks really nice. And since I didn't evenly center that, we'll put that right there, and that kind of takes up for that right there. Okay, I'm gonna pull this one and I'll put that right here. Now I have I think 4 things I was gonna talk about. Yeah, so I'm gonna do like 2 on each page, something like that. Okay, so I don't have lines on this page, so I'm gonna create lines, knowing I'm not the greatest at a straight line, but I have a ruler. I got a ruler, so that means I have to hold it straight, which we also know is a problem for me. Yeah, but we're gonna try our best. So I'm just gonna do some lines here. I don't know how many I'll need. Let me just do 4, and then I can always draw in more if needed. All right, so let's go ahead and journal about the first thing. So I don't have to prove myself to everyone, okay? So is anyone else getting tired of doing that in life? I think sometimes we feel like we have to do this with family or on our jobs. I don't have to prove myself to anyone. I think my character proves itself, the kind of person that I am. And I think my productivity and my work ethic proves everything for me when it comes to the workplace. So I don't feel that I have to prove myself to anyone, you know. We need to stop thinking we have to over-explain things. We don't have to do that. You know, like, why are you doing that? And why did you do it that way? And why did you say that? It is what it is, and I said what I said. You know, I think we have to get to that point sometimes in life, and I think the older we get, the more we need to be this way. And if we can teach our young people early on, then it will save them a lot of heartache and troubles throughout their years. You know, and like, you know, I don't have to overwork just to seem like I'm capable. You know, my work ethic and my productivity speaks for itself. And we don't need to, you know, totally overdo ourselves and exhaust ourselves in the workplace just to feel like we're capable to do our jobs. I don't think we should have to do that. And then because people are intimidated, when you're intimidated by someone, that's a you thing. That's something you need to figure out for yourself. You can't be mad at the person that you're intimidated by unless they've actually done something intentional to intimidate you. Then you can't be mad at them. And so we don't have to shrink ourselves so that other people feel comfortable. Like, no, we don't have to do that. Not at all. Because here's the thing. They're never going to feel comfortable as long as they're intimidated. They've got to work that out for themselves. And I have experienced this a lot In my personal life, in the workplace, I've experienced a lot of people just being intimidated by, even in relationships. I've had men feel intimidated by me because I'm a very confident individual. I know what I want. I'm very determined and I'm very honest. And sometimes that's hard for people to accept, especially for people to accept it from a Black woman. You know what I mean? Sometimes we're just supposed to feel so smaller than everyone else. No, my mama didn't raise me that way, and so that's not the way that it's gonna be. I'm sorry. But yeah, I don't have to prove myself to everyone. I do not. Nope. All right, so the next thing, let's put some more stickers down for that. Let's put this bunch here. And then I'm just going to swap the colors here. So instead of using the pink, I'm going to use this color, which is like a beige. The one I just highlighted there. Peachy, more of a peachy color, I guess. How am I doing with my lines, y'all? I think I'm doing pretty good. But now that looks crooked. So I'm just going to go ahead and start doing some more lines. I think I'm going to need more for this one. So I'm going to go ahead and do about 5 or 6. Maybe 7, since I don't get quite as long a line here. So let's do that. All right. So the next thing I don't have to do anymore is I don't have to fill every planner page perfectly. I don't know if you saw my last video, I talked about how I didn't finish filling out my planner for last week. It's okay if I don't do that, okay? It's okay. Sometimes I don't really have much to do, and that is okay. In the event that I don't fill it out, nobody's gonna lose their minds, you know? And if I don't have plans for the day, maybe I could just write a little something about the day. There's several things we can do to fill that planner space. Some people feel like they have to fill the space. Believe me, I'm gonna stop feeling that way because I don't have to do that. It is okay. It is okay. So I don't have to like restart the week because Monday didn't go well. You know what I mean? You write that here. I don't have to restart the week. You know, Mondays are hard days, and sometimes Mondays just don't go well because they're hard days. That doesn't mean I have to restart the rest of the week because Monday didn't go as planned or whatever, you know. I don't have to do that. I don't have to make everything aesthetic to make it valid either. So I think what happens in this planner world sometimes, especially with newbie planners, we look at videos and we see, oh, the pretty planner spreads, and we feel like all of our planner spreads have to look like that. No, they don't. No, they don't. And even though I like to have pretty planner spreads, if I make a mistake or something in there, it is okay. It is okay. And I am a perfectionist, and I'm saying that to you because I've seen people that I feel take it even further than I do with the perfectionism, and it can be a little off-putting. It doesn't have to be like super duper perfect. I think viewers and subscribers would love it if we were more authentic and allowed for more mistakes. I think they find that more relatable and enjoyable, right? Let's see. I don't have to treat productivity like a personality trait. If I'm not very productive, that doesn't have anything to do with my personality necessarily. I'm not going to always be productive, but that doesn't mean I have personality flaws or character flaws, you know? Sometimes we create a list, and if we don't get it done, we harp on it. And it's like we internally punish ourselves, and we don't have to do that. We can give ourselves grace. Okay? So I don't have to fill every planner page perfectly. Nope, I do not. So I'm going to put a little bit more washi tape just to kind of add a little something something. I don't think there's washi in this book that I'm using. Where's this? But I know there's some quotes in the back of this book, and I don't know like how any of them might relate to what I'm talking about, but I'll check and see if there's any that I might want to use. So, but I know that there are some, so let's see what we've got back here. You know what? I'm thinking of that last book I had in my hand that I picked up. So it wasn't this one. Let me pull up the other one. This one is Petals and Pages, also by Live Love Posh. And if you're looking to for some reason, I want to use this. It says my happy pages. My pages need to be happy pages because, again, I don't always have to fill out my planner. All right. But what was I saying? If you're interested in something from Live Love Posh, I do have an affiliate link and discount code in the description box. So, of course, I would love it if you shopped via that link. It would be greatly appreciated. And the discount code will work on anything other than like a Posh box, set, or bundle. All right, so let's do some washi tape there. Kind of do the opposite of what we have on that page. Let's go back to the floors. I'm gonna use this one. Oh, these are duplicate pages, so I have it right here. Okay. I'll put this right down here. Okay. And let's do some more lines. Again, I'm just going to kind of do opposite of what I have on the other page. So let's do some peach lines. Well, let me put a sticker first. Okay, let's do this one. Let's put that here, and then I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, no, I was going to go ahead and put down the next one, but I better wait. All right, let's see. I'm going to do these lines with the peach. I don't think I'm going to need very many lines for this one. So I think I'm going to start with 3 and see where that gets me. Alrighty. So the third thing that I don't have to do it anymore is I don't have to say yes to everything. Not that I'm a super yes person, but I've learned over the years to say no. And the people that I really love and care about the most are the ones that I find it hardest to say no to. And part of not having to say yes anymore means not having to make myself as available to others as I do. And I feel like I'm always making myself available to everyone else, and it's not always reciprocated. So I don't have to say yes to everything. Y'all, look at me journaling. Like, it's not something that I do. But after doing that series in December, you know, I'm open to doing it every now and then. It's still not a big deal thing for me, but look at me go. Here's another thing that's going to be a part of that, not having to say yes. I don't have to respond immediately. That's another thing I'm good at. That is not reciprocated to me. And so I can take my time. I can think about it. I don't have to answer the phone right away. I don't have to respond to a text right away. I don't have to. And it feels good that I don't have to. And especially if it's not an emergency, you're going to be fine. I can get back to you. You know what I mean? I think I'm going to end up writing one more line here. Let's see. I don't have to carry things that belong to someone else. You know, that goes back to my word of the year, surrender. I've been carrying things that God doesn't want me to carry, things that don't belong to me. So I'm still struggling with that. Still struggling with carrying things that belongs to others because of my love for them and their lack of discernment and judgment about some things. But I really have to just give that to God and let God handle that. I can't carry that for them because I have my own things that I have to carry, you know. Made me think about that song by Erykah Badu, Bag Lady. I can't be the bag lady and carrying all the things. I can't do that. So I don't have to carry things that belong to someone else. All right, let's do some more lines here. Trying to do, like, I'm even doing pretty straight lines, y'all. I am on a roll. Like, somebody stop me. I used to tell my students, you're on fire. Stop, drop, and roll. Y'all, I had one kid literally get on the ground and roll. Oh, yeah. He was a bit much anyways. But I was like, if you don't get off that floor, my Lord, I still need to write that book on my teaching experience. Yeah. And then the other thing is I don't have to earn my rest. I can take my rest. That's part of saying yes to me and not letting someone else dictate when I get my rest. Yep. I'm entitled to my rest. Do I still stay up late every night? Yeah. But God's working on me with that one. But my rest is not going to be because somebody else says, okay, yeah, or someone else has put more on me than I can deal with, you know? So there's that. Okay, let's do one more. We're going to use this one. Whoops. All right, and then this time we will do the pink lines. And I think I'm going to start with 5 of these this time around. So we'll do 5 lines. I think I figured out the trick that's helping me get some pretty straight lines. I'm keeping my ruler flush to the spine of the book, and that is helping out a lot. So I found a little trick there. I'm proud of myself, y'all. And let me highlight this one. I don't have to say yes to everything. All right. All right, so the last thing. I don't have to feel guilty for slowing down, okay? Sometimes I need a break. Sometimes I am more mentally and emotionally exhausted than I might be physically exhausted. And those two exhaustions tend to take a toll on me physically, right? And because I already don't sleep at night, when I decide to break, that should not be a problem for anybody. I should be allowed to just slow down and break. I don't have to do because you're doing. I don't have to go because you're going. I go at my own pace. Okay? So that's the next thing I want to write. I don't have to compare my pace to someone else. And I don't have to go at someone else's pace. I don't have to do that. If I want to slow it down, I can slow it down. I don't have to compare myself to someone else's highlight reel, to someone else's planner video, to someone's Instagram post. I don't have to do that. I don't have to compare myself to someone else because I'm still single and I'm not married. But guess what? There's a lot of people married and they still single, if you know what I mean. I don't have to compare myself to all of that, you know? I don't have to turn every hobby into something productive. I can just have my hobbies and they just be my hobbies. Now, I did take card making and make that productive and open a business, but any other hobbies I have, I don't have to make that something that's productive. It's a hobby. It doesn't always have to be productive. So, I have to turn every hobby into something productive. And if you're wondering what pen I'm using, I am using a Pigma Micron, and it's an 05. I think these write well in this journal for some reason. I've noticed that I've used them quite a bit in here. I think it just really contrasts, the bold ink contrasts well with these nice blank pages. And then what else? I don't have to apologize for protecting my piece. Whoops, I didn't want to write in that line. So let me get some white out. You know what? I'm going to use a white pen instead. Okay, let's do that. So, what was I saying? Yeah, I don't have to apologize for protecting my peace. All right, so I'm going to highlight this so I don't have to feel guilty for slowing down. All right, let me see if I can't find another quote that I could put on the page. Wrong book. Alrighty, let's see. Quotes back here. I'm trying to see if anything here resonates. There's one more page. I like that one. I'll use this one. It says it is never too late to be what you might have been. So let's put this here. It's by George Eliot. Okay. And I think I'm gonna add some more florals down here to kind of fill in the rest of this space. So I've got this piece. That about here, and I like these little bud pieces. Let's throw a little bit of those in the mix. Alright, I think I might be done here. Let me put this one right here at the end of the page. Alright, I think that's gonna do it. Again, the sticker books I use are both from Live Up Posh, Chicly Line, and Petals and Pages. I use these two Tombos. What are they? 761 and 910, and then of course the Micron. I don't remember where I got this washi tape. I don't remember. I think it was from Robin's Nest. She's got a YouTube channel. I think that's where I got that from. I remember getting red washi from her shop. All right, guys. So it's interesting, you know, how much lighter your page can feel when it's filled with things that you're releasing instead of things that you're chasing. So I encourage you to create your own I don't have to list. Because this might be the most important to-do list that I would write out all week. So if you're watching this and something came to mind, I hope, you know, you give yourself permission to cross it off. You don't have to carry every single thing. So I just want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget, this is part of the YouTube Collab Loop group. So go to the description box below, click the link, go to the next video. Once you circle through all the videos and get back to where you started, then you know you've completed the loop, and all your love will be so much appreciated. So please do like, comment, subscribe, and share. Again, that brings visibility to the video and to the creator's channel, and we love you for that. So thank you for spending this quiet moment with me. So go ahead and head over to the next video on the loop and see how they interpret it to do. And again, don't forget to slay, subscribe, like, and accept the alerts so you don't miss any videos. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.